Thanks and welcome to join me, Kejang Henriette, and before the news in English, let's begin with our top stories. Expectation rife or anxiety rife as President Biya's end-of-year address to the nation comes up tomorrow. The 6:50 News delves with samples of opinion from Yaoundé residents. And of course, the Douala 4 municipality has embarked on a crackdown on drug dealers and narcotic consumers. Details will be coming up in a split second. And welcome to join me. Hook up it on our Facebook page and on our YouTube handle. Expectations are very high ahead of President Biya's end-of-year message to the nation. Head of address, cabinets are expecting the head of state to address major issues, especially concerning rising prices of basic necessities, as well as an effective solution to boiling issues affecting the country. Hyacinth just sampled their expectations in Yaoundé and put together in the following report.
The New Year address of the President of the Republic, Paul Biya, is highly awaited by the Yaoundé city dwellers. Cameroonians expecting a concrete solution from the father of the nation on the drowning economic situation of the country and the skyrocketing prices of basic commodities.
Only 10% of Cameroonians are enjoying every day. 90% are in difficulties. Things are expensive in the market. They should also look on that issue.
Things are becoming so hard with a general increase in the price of everything.
A bottle of oil that we were buying for 1,250, 1,100, 1,050 is now 1,600.
The long-standing crisis in the northwest and southwest regions remains a top worry to many who urge the head of state to do the needful for a total return to normalcy.
Concerning the Anglophone crisis, he has struggled for so many years to arrange that problem, but the problem is still persisting. Now there's a bit of calmness, let's say 70% of calmness. He should try to accomplish that 30% for us Anglophone to return to our villages without any problem.
Not forgetting the high rate of unemployment, with many graduates roaming the streets aimlessly.
The rate of unemployment is high too, and then low salaries.
Voici, j'ai tout fréquenté, j'ai tous mes papiers. Moi voici, la vendeuse d'avocats, elle ne parvient pas à manger, mon père croise les mains, il me regarde.
I'm sitting here as a graduate, under breath, selling call box. What do I gain? Nothing.
Their ears are therefore widely opened to get the end-of-year traditional message this Saturday, December 31st, hoping the speech meets their expectations.
Well, thanks very much, Hyacinth. The expectations are extremely high. Security officers in the Douala 4 subdivision have arrested dozens of dealers and drug dealers and consumers reputed in that particular neighborhood. And during an operation ordered by the divisional officer for Douala 4, Christophe Fofiu, the hideouts of these narcotic dealers were destroyed. Ambo Gladys Diban.
It seems like an action movie, but it is reality. Defense forces and forces of law and order accompanying the divisional officer of the Douala 4 subdivision, Christophe Fofiu, in chasing drug dealers in Mambanda, Bonaberi.
Non, tout ça, ce sont les filons.
The Mambanda, Granga and Komba neighborhoods are combed, and several drug dealers and consumers in these shankies are being arrested and their hideouts destroyed.
Des lieux propices à l'écoulement, n'est-ce pas, et à la consommation de drogues.
These are areas where drugs are sold and consumed. We visited 3 neighborhoods reputed for such bad practices. They include Mambanda, Granga and Komba, where their hideouts were destroyed. We also used the occasion to sensitize the population on the dangers of drug consumption. We also educated vigilante groups and quarter heads. During the first operation, we destroyed 8 hideouts and today we have brought down 3. In total, 11 drug and narcotic dealers have been arrested. Administrative authorities and security officers have taken the commitment to fight against the phenomenon in the subdivision.
And in Yaoundé, it is an illegal brewery that produces the alcoholic brand draft beer that has been sealed in the Nkwabang neighborhood. The brewery was sealed by the anti-fraud squad of the Trade Ministry. Yaoundé Bureau Chief Correspondent Beatrice Ngamu with the rest of that story.
A cool decorated venue, indication of a drinking spot. Apart from the normal bottled drinks on sale here, is this special corner for the experts of draft beer. That is beer stored in a keg can and served straight from pressurized taps. Attraction of many, especially during festive events. The interest and demand, what has pushed cheats to go into a kind of fraudulent business, the illegal production of draft beer. Their combination, beer, water, some kind of white powder, and other ingredients to come up with a drink, which when ready is being served here or transported in the stainless steel containers to their clients. Dangerous to the health of consumers. Informed, the Central Regional Control and Fraud Repression Brigade of the Ministry of Trade went to the factory, situated here at the Nkwabang neighborhood in Yaoundé.
They want to kill the consumer because they come here in the reason of producing the beer and putting a mix of all kind of products. We don't know the origin of those products in order to serve to the consumer during this period of the high demand.
The first measure, as is always the case in the face of such situations,
we have decided to come and close this laboratory, and we will make a report to the hierarchy, and the sanction will be instructed to us in order to bring all the people to stop that kind of fraudulent activities.
The population at this point are called to be very vigilant. Their health should remain their priority, guarding against anything of doubtful source and origin. Alerting the Control and Fraud Repression Brigade, when not certain, can help save many lives.
And thanks very much, Beatrice Ngamu. Cocoa farmers in the southwest region of the country have been encouraged to brief all the odds and triple cocoa production in Cameroon come 2023, just like those from Munyenge in the southwest region who were applauded for producing 45% of national production. Cocoa farmers of Memek and Kupema-Niguba divisions actually receive government grants for quality cocoa production. Ines Undwabala is our southwest chief correspondent.
Between 2016 and 2021, cocoa farmers in the southwest region, due to the ongoing socio-political unrest, deserted their farms. With the gradual return of peace and normalcy observed in the region, they braved the odds and returned to their cocoa farms. And so, during the year 2022, the southwest region significantly participated in boosting cocoa production. Cameroon. Over 45% of Cameroon production of cocoa in 2022 was produced by cocoa farmers of Munyenge in Muyoka subdivision of Ako division of the southwest region. Here in Boya, cocoa farmers in the southwest region have been compensated for quality cocoa production.
We really thank the government for what they have done. This will help us to cultivate cocoa more and to alleviate the situation, poverty situation.
So I like the procedures. I help me with my family.
The sum of 600 million francs CFA have been disbursed by the National Cocoa and Coffee Board to encourage Southwest farmers through the payment of premium.
My final gratitude goes to the Minister of Trade, who over the years has enshrined cocoa farmers' livelihoods and decent income for farmers at the heart of his action. Without his support, my team, the Interministerial Committee, may not have succeeded in being here today. Your Excellencies, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, the payment of the quality premium for 2018-2019, 2019-2020 kicked off with the signing of a decision by the Minister early January to reinstate the committee after we concluded the payments of the first edition.
An initiative of the government appreciated by beneficiaries, joined Michael Ndopin, Director General of the National Cocoa and Coffee Board, to reiterate government determination to accompany cocoa farmers before calling on them to triple production in 2023.
Thanks very much, Ines. The people of Nza and Kwenfundams of the Northwest region, precisely of the Bamenda 3 municipality, have rounded up with the second edition of the Nkwen Arts, Heritage and Culture Festival. In that Arts, Culture and Heritage Festival, this was actually closed by the governor of the Northwest region, Adolphe Lelafrique Chufodeben, in participation with the national chairman of the Social Democratic Front, Nijan Frundi, who were part of that festival. Details with Ambo Gladys, with colors from our Northwest chief correspondent, Annie Collins.
For the second time since inception, the Nkwen Festival of Heritage, Arts and Culture has showcased the originality of the people of Nza and Kwenfundams in the Bamenda 3 municipality. Rounding up the two-day event yesterday, Thursday, December 29, also attended by 17 other traditional rulers, the SDF National Chairman, Nijan Frundi, and Northwest Governor, Adolphe Lelafrique. The Nkwen Fonds Palace Plaza turned out to be Cameroon in miniature, with displays from other ethnic groups and regions. Organized by the Bamenda 3 Council, FEHAC could gears at instilling a climate of living together among others.
Thank you, especially to the population of Bamenda 3 for turning out for 2 days to celebrate their culture. I equally want to give a vote of thanks to the exhibitors.
The mammoth crowd here that I witnessed here at the palace is an indication of how much people want to ratify their existence by valorizing their culture.
Next edition, every young boys and girls in this community should be around the palace.
On behalf of the administration, the divisional officer wished such ceremonies should be used positively.
The administration has a message for them. They should use that same scenario to settle their differences, especially land boundary differences.
A barrage of cultural artifacts and cuisine attracted the attention of visitors, while outstanding performances were rewarded as encouragement for the next edition.
Thanks, Gladys. An international conference for women across Africa with the objective of building entrepreneurial skills will hold in March 2023 in the US of A. Well, that was a major announcement by pastor, entrepreneur and philanthropist Dr. Erismeri Dinga during a press outing in Douala. She says that it is high time women brave the odds and nurture their business dreams. Maureen D. reports.
Women and young girls in particular possess potentials to initiate, take risks, and to make efforts towards the betterment of their own lives. Unfortunately, they are lacking in leadership and networking skills in Cameroon.
Women don't do partnership. Women do not believe in themselves. Yet we want to be empowered. Listen, we are talking about equality. There is no equality amongst women because we don't do partnership. I think that 2023, women should come together, put in 20 million, 10 million, 100 million, and build in structures and be professionals enough to watch these structures grow and make it grow. It's about time that the women think differently. That's what Amy Wow is all about.
Besides these problems affecting women is that linked to empowerment and financial freedom. In a press conference, December 29, 2022, at her headquarters in Douala, pastor, author, businesswoman, and philanthropist, Reverend Dr. Erismeri Dinga discloses her projects geared towards lifting women and changing mindsets. She announced mega projects in 2023, bent on empowering and building leadership skills in youths and women. One of such programs will hold in the United States of America in March 2023.
2023 is going to be like a whole evangelism. It's a war. Get your business. Go get your money. Go out of your comfort zone. get one or two streams of income. That's what we are all about. So we're going to be going to the universities, to the high schools, to any organizations that want us. We are open to come. We want to talk with you. We want to coach and mentor people who wants to take their business and, from one place to the other place. Another thing that we want to do is create networking amongst women and partnership.
Her objective is to stir the entrepreneurial skills in women and youth and pull them towards job creation.
And in under 48 hours, Cameroonians will cross over to the year 2023. The New Year festival comes with a lot of food varieties for different families. So in the following write-up, Umul Kusumi says most Yaoundé residents have sued for traditional meals.
Dry fish, egusi, white pepper, items this woman is buying at the Fundi market this day in order to prepare egusi pudding, a traditional meal to please her children for the new year. A cultural meal mostly consumed in the central region.
Gâteau de pistache, dans le nom qu'on connaît là, voilà, avec la bonne viande de chez nous.
Le mets de pistache, oui.
Mama Mirabel's list is for corn fufu and vegetable, commonly called couscous njapche. Other include okok and cassava will also be part of the meal, among others.
Prepare achu for New Year. So that's the food I'm preparing to cook for the family on that day.
Cultural or traditional meals defines our identity and so very special on the New Year Day because it is a means to bring together the family and thank the Almighty for the new year.
C'est que nous disons merci au Seigneur qui nous a permis.
We thank God for seeing the new year. After going to church, we come back and take the family meal.
Nous allons aller à la messe et après ça va être le petit repas familial.
A bit of every dish, the choice of others, another means of exhibiting the four cultural zones of the country, Grassfield, Savannah, Fangebeti, and the Sudano-Sahelian. As Cameroon is made up of more than 250 ethnic groups with their numerous cultural tastes.
Well, thanks very much, Umul Kusumi, for that report. In fact, mouth-watering there. And, of course, I wish you the best over there, Umul Kusumi, as you join in the celebration of Christmas. And to you all, I've been Kejang Henry Atebe, thanking you for being part of this news and wishing you all the best and a wonderful new year ahead. Stay blessed.